to the Connected Cup series. My name is Brooke Bierhaus, and this is the series where we start out in my house with a cup of coffee and we are transported around the world through this common cup. Maybe you're here because you love coffee, or you stumbled upon this episode because you love tea. Maybe you love to travel, or you're just super interested in human stories around the world. Ideally, you love all of the things I just mentioned, and you are ready to come on this journey with me. Every episode, we are gonna get a firsthand look around the world of coffee farmers, tea growers. We're gonna look at communities where clean water is not necessarily readily available, and we're gonna look at how clean water is the first connected cup available for us to have these connected cup moments full of coffee, tea, and humanity. I have worked for the last 4 years traveling in 28 countries following this idea that coffee and tea are a global language, and now I'm ready to share it with you through this limited series. So if you love what I'm doing and you're interested, please connect with me, drop a comment below, subscribe. You know how YouTube works. This is the first time that I'm going to be able to share the Connected Cup and these stories of 9 different countries with interviews in 9 different languages, and really focusing on the human stories behind this common drink that we all love. So let's get started on this incredible journey. On our first episode, we are starting in the birthplace of coffee. Can you guess it? If you guessed and answered Ethiopia, then you are correct. Ethiopia is the birthplace of coffee, and we're starting our journey in Bonga Kefa region, which we are headed to the Gala Wild Coffee Forest. Coffee is grown on the trees in the canopy wild, which is not typical. Usually you'll see coffee farms as it's harvested, lower and trimmed and pruned, but in this case, coffee grows wild. So you'll notice that the fruit is red and it's harvested from the trees. Usually what that means is people will make their way up the tree, shake it down whenever the fruit is red, and it will drop to the bottom and be harvested on a type of tarp. So we're gonna visit a couple of farmers in the Kefa region, and then we will travel to Lalibela, Ethiopia, which is known as the Jerusalem of Africa. It is a beautiful, very sacred area. Many people pilgrimage there, not just in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, but in other religions around the world as well. You'll notice that it has monolithic rock-hewn churches, and it's absolutely beautiful. And if this is the type of content that you're interested in, then welcome, you are my people. So let's get started.
ለርሶ ቡና ምንድነው?
እኔ አሁን ቡና በጣም ነው የምወደው። ቡናውንም ጫካው እነዚህ እንጨቶቹን በጣም ነው የምወደው። ለቡናም ውበት የሚሰጠው ጣዕም የሚሰጡት እነዚህ ያሉት ዛፎች ናቸው። በጣም ጠቃሚ የሆኑት ዛፎቹ አሉ። ቡናም ደግሞ ህይወታችን ነው። የሀገራችን ስም ቡና አገራችን ተብላ ከፋ የምትጠራ በቡና ስለሆነች እንዳያችሁት እንግዲህ ጫካ ሁሉ እንግዲህ ቡና ነው። ተፈጥሮ ቡናዎቹም ትክል ቡናዎቹም እውነት የቡና አገር ናት ከፋ። እና ለዚህ በጣም ወዳታለሁ። አገሬንም ወዳለሁ፣ ቡናቷንም ወዳለሁ። ከባዱ እንግዲህ አሁን ለቀማ ወቅት ይከብዳል፣ የሰው ኃይል ያንሳል። ምንጣሩ እንዳያችሁት እንግዲህ ውስጡን እንግዲህ ለለቀማ ተብሎ ውስጡ መመንጠር አለበት። በአመት 3 ጊዜ በግድ መመንጠር አለበት። ይሄ አሁን ብዙ ወጪ ነው እንግዲህ የሚወጣ። ብዙ ወጪ ከወጣ በኋላ ነው ይሄ ገና ተለቅሞ ውጤታማ ምን ነው። እኔ አሁን በእውነት ብዙ ነው የምመክራቸው ለነዚህ ለህፃናትም ሆነ ለአዋቆቹ ቡና እንዲተክሉ በእንክብካቤ እንዲይዙ ደግሞ ቡና እንዳይሸመጠጥ አንዳንድ የሀገራችን ውጤት ስለሆነ አንዳንድ ፍሬ እንዲለቅሙ እነግራቸዋለሁ። ከዚህ በፊትም በኃላፊነት ስለምሰራ ስብሰባ ላይም በግልጽ ነው የምናገረው። በግልም እናገራለሁ። ስብሰባ ላይም ተነስቼ ሀሳቤን እሰጣለሁ። ቡና በጥራት እንዲያዝ እንዳይሸመጠጥ ደግሞ በውስጡ ከብት ምናምን ገብቶ ቡናው እንዳይበላሽ ብዬ መክራቸዋለሁ። በእውነት እኔ ማስተላለፍ ወደው እንግዲህ አሁን ቡናችን ለቅመን ያው ለውጪ ነው በዩኔን አማካይነት ምን ሰደው ቀይ ቡና ለዩኔኑ ነው እናስረክበው። እንግዲህ አሁን ቡናቷም ደግሞ የሀገራችን ውጤት ስለሆነች የሀገሪቷ ስም ስለሆነ ቡና ማገኛ አገር ስለሆነች ቡናችን በጥሩ ሁኔታ ደግሞ ውጪ ያሉትም ቡናችን ጥራት ያለ ቡና ስለሆነ ቡናችን እንዲገዙ ዋጋችን ደግሞ የወደቀ ዋጋችን ከፍ ብሎ ቡና እንዲሸጥና ደህና ዋጋ እንድናገኝ ይሄ ተፈጥሮ ደናችን ደግሞ የመንግስትም የማንም መንግስት ያልሆነ መንግስትም እርዳታ ምናምን አድርጎ ይሄ ያሉ ደኖቹ በእንክብካቤ እንዲያዙና እንዲጠበቁ ከኛ ቀርቶ ለልጆቻችን ጥሩ ያዝነው ቡናችን ጥሩ ያዝነው ጫካችን አባታችን ያሰረከቡት እነዚህ ልጆቻችን ደግሞ ከኛ ተረክቦ ጥሩ አድርጎ ጠብቆ ለአገሪቷ መጨረሻ ግቧ ላይ እንዲመታ ይሄንን ማስተላለፍ ወዳለሁ። ለዚህ ያሉት ሰዎችም ሆነ ለሌላ ለሚሰማ ይሄ በጥሩ ሁኔታ እንዲጠበቅ ደግሞ አገራችን ውስጥ በከፋ ውስጥ ያለው ቡና ብቻ አይደለም፣ በጫካ የተያዘች ናት። ደህና በጫካ ውስጥ የሚሄዱት ደህና ወንዞች አሉ፣ ፏፏቴዎች አሉ፣ ሌላ ቅርሶቹ እኛ ከፋ ውስጥ ስላሉ ብዙ የታዩት ነገሮች ስላሉ ይሄንን ማንም መጥቶ ውጪ ያሉትም ሆነ ኢትዮጵያዊ ይሄንን አይቶ እንዲደሰት ይሄንን ጥሬን አስተላልፋለሁ።
You told me before that they harvest from the top. What happens when the beans drop?
Yeah, mostly, actually it's difficult to harvest coffee from the wild because it's very long and it has very tall. So most of the time they are using, first of all they clear the ground.
Okay.
And they put like something on the ground and they are waiting until it's dropped down. And sometimes the kids climb up and collect. Actually it is risky for them, difficult to harvest from the wild. Tamara beta?
Yeah.
Mami chino?
With the necklace.
She's quick.
Cafe, benega fun kachgat.
Yes. Buno matzion. Matza shukion. Arseo tamaseo. Ando tamidaro geddeon kasara buno matza shukion. Shuki anse midaro gedda kesa westino kasara anse masta midaro gedda gawa anse kindan ma shuki ane ake gesto ane muna question la ta duste mune kondo kodia. Estan no.
Hey. Washa.
በቃ ማዳን ነው ለነው በቤተሰብ ወመን ጉፈጋታ ቡኖ ወደጋ ከዚህ ነው እቸው ቢሻ ጉሲ ነው እቸው ቤተሰብ ሆነ ሶና ማዳ ጉቶ ነው እቸው ከመን እቸው
አጥቂቀሞች ከከነ አምቢት ነው እቸው
ይከሄዎቹ በቃ ህይወት አውደውት ነው እቸው ማዳ ጉፈ አድረሳቶ ጉፈ እብነላ
I came to witness the ethnology of coffee, where it all began. But I ended up gaining a new community. No longer observing from the outside, but I was thrown into the middle of it all. I am sure that the coffee culture has sustained from the quality of the coffee in Ethiopia. But I am now sure, more than ever, that it is the people of Ethiopia who make their coffee not just a drink, but a lifestyle.
እንትን እናደርጋለን
ያው ለማየት
የምታደርጊውን
ውፍረቱን ቅጥነቱን ለማየት ነው እንደዚህ
አዎ
ሲፈላ ቡናው መወፈር መቅጠኑን ያው በማየት ከለየው በኋላ ከዛ በኋላ ሲበስል አቅርቤ ቀዳለሁ ከዛ ቃቦል ቶና በረካ ያው አፈላለሁ ጨርሳለሁ ማለት ነው ከዛ ይቡል
She boils the coffee 3 times. The first one is known as abol. And abol is the best coffee, of course. And then she boils it again and then serve it. And the second one is called tona. And the one that shows the end of the coffee ceremony is the baraka. After you drink the baraka, the coffee ceremony ends, and then everyone bless each other as you have seen earlier, and then separate to their own house. That's how the process goes.
That was quite a journey, and we are just getting started. If you are interested in this limited series, please subscribe, comment, like below, and let me know what you think, because our next journey is dropping next week on Tuesday. I'll see you then.